After being a nursing student for about 2 years now, roughly 2 years, I can beat my chest to tell you guys that literally at this point, I can debunk the popular opinions I got to know about nursing school before I got into nursing school. Hey guys, my name is Chioma. In case you're new on this channel, so this is going to be like a get ready with me video. I know you're not used to get ready with me like this. It's always like we make up and all of that, but yeah, we always make our things different. That's the reason why we are unique. We don't follow the crowd, okay? We don't follow the crowd here. I think soap just entered my eye. So the first point here is that you can actually work and go to school. Before I got into nursing school, I used to hear this whole, oh, like nursing school is this, nursing school is that. Is obviously, I'm not here to say nursing school is not hard, but bro, like you can legit still work. I'm coming, guys. Soap just entered my eyes. Hold on. Oh good, so let's get straight into our video. Contrary to the popular opinion out there before I got into nursing school was that you can't work and go to school or be a nursing student, like it's so hard, it's so difficult. And to be honest, if I'm to give my own opinion, I'm going to say I know it's hard, don't get me wrong. I know it is 100% hard. In a position where you don't have a choice, like it's either you do it or you do it, like you need to work or you work. If you're an aspiring nursing student and you really want to do this thing, but at the same time, you need some sort of financial assistance. Like you can't totally depend on your parents. I know of nursing students that are actually working and going to school. You get, and I'm one of them, and I'm doing it really good. It's not easy, don't get me wrong, but yeah, we are still doing it. Like we don't have a choice. But totally, like if your parents can 100% afford your tuition, upkeep, rent, and miscellaneous bills here and there, fine and good. Like go ahead and just go to school and not even bother working. But just in case you really want to work, like you really want to work while you're nursing school, and then you're hearing like advices and tons of things like, oh, you can't be in nursing school and work, scrap that. I did that. Not even I did that, I'm doing it currently, so you can. I just used a toner right now. This is a nighttime serum, but my daytime serum is finished, so I have to use my nighttime serum. This is a call to restock my skincare stuff, but yeah, that's not the purpose of this video. You don't need an iPad. I promise you, sis. You don't need an iPad to be in nursing school or to be a successful nursing student. I do not have an iPad. If you can easily afford it without, feeling the impacts of the money leaving your account, then by all means, my dear, go for your iPad. I know that the aesthetic is cool. Like when you're seeing nursing students, they're doing their study routine, and then you see them pull out their iPad, and then they're like writing, jotting down, studying. Like they seem so serious. But sis, you do not need an iPad to be a successful nursing student. With just your PC, MacBook, your phone, you're good to go. Literally, sometimes when I'm studying outside and I don't have access to my laptop, I literally use my phone to study because I can access my school's website on my phone. So honestly, you do not need it. So stop making a lot of excuses for yourself that you need an iPad for you to start nursing school. You do not need that. My next point is quite controversial, and to be honest, nursing school is not hard. Now, before you roast me in the comment section, like, oh my god, what are you saying? Are you sure you're a nursing student for you to are you sure you're a nursing student to be saying that nursing school is not hard? Yeah, I'm a nursing student. Now, let me tell you guys why nursing school is not hard. I was talking to a certain guy, and then we're just talking about like career-based stuff, like career this, career that. And then he told me something that he actually wanted to pursue nursing, but because he heard about how hard it is, how nursing students have been crying on TikTok and on YouTube about how hard nursing school is, he decided not to do nursing. And I'm like, bro, like you really wanted to do nursing, and because people said that it's hard, then you're like, no, I'm not going to do nursing. So he decided to pick another course other than nursing. I feel like the only hard part about nursing school is the fact that you need to like do a lot of assignments, you need to do a lot of quizzes, exams. Now let's use this case study. A lot of people have come on social media to say things like, Canada is so cold, can you survive in Canada as international student? And I've seen a lot of people bash them online, like, this Canada, we go run now. So that's the kind of spirit I want you guys to have when you hear things like, oh, nursing school is hard, you still want to do nursing school. Like, come on now. Like, I'm doing it. Like, I'm nailing it. Like, I promise you that I'm nailing this nursing school thing. I'm not even joking. So, if you really want to do nursing, it's in your blood, in your DNA to do nursing. My dear, just go for it. See, don't let anybody discourage you on this social media, whatever, telling you that nursing school is hard. You're learning about your body. You're learning about how to take care of other people. You get me? Like, learning medications. I feel like nursing or anything in healthcare is the most relatable course ever. I don't know, like you're literally learning about something you didn't know, but it was just there. You get, and you can't do it without healthcare. 100%. If you want to do nursing, do it. It's hard, but you get a hang of it. Okay, the same way someone will tell you that Canada is cold, but you still decide to come. So Nursing school is not as bad as people make it seem. You will get a hang of it. I've heard that you don't need A's to be a nurse. And I promise you, they said the truth. You don't need to get all A's. You don't need to be an A nursing student to eventually become a good nurse or whatever. But I have a controversial opinion, or let's say I have an unpopular opinion as regards that all schools that have the nursing program, they always have their, what's it called? I would like to say their cutoff mark, or the minimum grade you can achieve in that course for you to still maintain your good standing in the school. For some schools, 60%, some schools 65%. I don't know, it just depends on the school you're going to. So just check in with your school to like know what the minimum grade to achieve in each course is. So but I'm going to say, if you can bag them A's, if you're a very smart lady, a very smart guy, and you know you can bag A's, you know you can make A's comfortable, maybe not comfortably, obviously, but you know you can do it. Like, you know, deep down, you know you can achieve all A's. Like, why do you want to settle for B's and C's? Because they told you on TikTok that you don't need A's to be a nursing student, that focus on the skills and all of that. It's not like you're going to be like a perfect nurse when you're done with nursing school. I feel like nursing school just teaches you the perfection, like the human body perfection. I've heard new graduate nurses talk about how they finished nursing school and it seems like they don't even know anything. Like, it seems like they didn't even do anything in nursing school at all. If an international student and you're telling me you can achieve all A's, but because they told you that A's don't really matter, and then for that you're settling for B's and C's, I'm going to just blow you, because like, what the heck? After paying times 3 or times 4 what domestic students pay, you want to settle for B's and C's. When you want to advance your career, you want to be, let's say an LPN, you want to be an RN, but I don't think it's really hard to be an LPN, to bridge from LPN to RN right now as regards grade. So let's say you're an RN and you want to, that's registered nurse, and you want to bridge into NP, that's nurse practitioner, or you want to eventually become a doctor, or you just want to like switch another healthcare, line, still in the healthcare field, but like just a different profession. Does that make sense? They are going to focus on your grades. Yeah, they're going to look at your grades, because you're coming back to school and they'll ask you to submit your post-secondary transcripts. And mind you that these medical courses are like really, really competitive. Depends on your province or the school you're going to. Like, they are very, 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 very competitive. So why would they want to leave someone that got all A's when they were in nursing school to you that got B's and C's? And like I said, if you can't really control your grades, or you know that, oh my God, you're not capable of getting all A's, that's fine. But what I'm trying to say is that if you can really get all A's, like, bro, like, what's stopping you? This one is not unpopular. I think I've seen, a few people on TikTok talk about it, and I'm so proud and happy. And my next vlog is going to be, I don't know when I'll be posting that vlog. I went for a conference last week and I saw some people talk about this, so I wouldn't say it's unpopular. It's quite popular, but I don't think it's so popular. Or I would say people like talk about it, but they don't actually act it, if that makes sense. LPNs are also RNs. Me, I'm an LPN student, and that's like the nursing diploma program, right? And to be honest, we are still nurses, because I see some RNs or some people sometimes when they want to start acting funny with the fact that, oh, you just 2 years, you did 2 years, and we did 4 years. And obviously, the only difference is the fact that, let me tell you the difference for aspiring nursing students, for those that don't know. The only difference between an LPN and an RN is the fact that LPNs, like, we are more restricted with the kind of things we can do, and we need doctors order for literally almost everything. We can only take care of stable patients, not complicated patients. We are still nurses, for crying out loud. It's called LPN, licensed practical nursing, for a reason. Why was the nursing put in there if we are not nursing? And most times, most LPNs actually know what they are doing more than the RNs. Not to bash the RNs earn more than LPNs. Outside that, I don't think there's any much difference. Like, we literally do the same thing, just that we are more restricted. And it's not like I don't know how to do it, but because, I have like a body regulating me and all of that, so I just need to follow the regulations. Do you get? Yeah, so that's just, so please, if you want to become an LPN student, I'm going to advise you to go for it. Don't even say, oh, LPNs are not nurses. Don't let anybody fool you, my dear. You can always go back to school and bridge to RN if you want to. This one is very tiring, and I'm not going to lie. This one is very tiring. So before I got into nursing school, I used to see them, nursing students on TikTok talk about, oh, how they have to study, study all day, study for 8 hours, and all of that. And to be honest, that is good and fantastic. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to come here and say, oh, don't study, you're going to fail. But my problem is the fact that, see, find your reading pattern. If studying the textbook from the beginning to the end is what is going to make you become a successful nursing student, go for it. If studying 24 hours in a day, or if studying 10 hours in a day is the only thing that can bag you your nursing degree, then by all means go for it. But honestly, if I'm to advise people, I'm going to say, please find your reading pattern. Find that thing that works for you. I don't want you going on social media and looking at it's good to like watch other people to just get inspiration, but like at the same time, like you want to find out what exactly works for you. Like me, for instance, I'm a very visual person. I don't even know the last time I read my textbook. I'm not even going to lie. I only go to my textbook when my teacher makes reference, when my instructor makes reference to a particular topic or like a particular stuff in my textbook, then I just go there to like check it out. But having to sit down to read a textbook, hell nah. I normally read PowerPoint, and I follow some nursing students on TikTok, on social media, so I kind of like get some ideas on social media as well. And I also watch YouTube videos that's what works for me. Do you understand? So I would advise you, if you can find what works for you, then do that. If studying for 10 hours will make you pass, then don't listen to this point. But for those of us that have very low attention span, and we can't just sit down and be studying for 8 hours, like even an hour is a struggle. Unless I have an exam the next day, that's when you can see me stay put for a whole hour without even flinching. Find what works for you. You don't need to sit down on a spot for 20 hours for the book to enter your head or for you to be a good nursing student. Failure in nursing school does not equate you being an incompetent nurse, or does not mean you're going to be an incompetent nurse. Sometimes you will know a topic very well. You will know a topic so well that it gets tricky sometimes. You don't know, like you just fail the test or you fail the exam. But when I mean fail, I'm not saying getting like 0. 0. You guys know what I mean by like you failing in nursing school, right? Like if you're a nursing student, you already understand what I mean by failing in nursing school. I don't want you to have the mindset of the fact that when you fail a particular test, then you're like, oh my god, I'm going to be a bad nurse, I'm not going to be a good nurse, I'm not a good nursing student. Like people are bagging A's and all of that. See, let me give you guys a testimony. There was a particular course in my second semester in nursing school. My first test, I got 40%, was it 45%? And let me tell you why I didn't read. So let's not even come in. Let's look at what she said, okay? I didn't read. And I just thought the test was going to be very simple. I thought it was going to be very simple. I don't know why I was not fooling myself. I didn't study, or better still, I think I was trying to use other people's study pattern. I don't know why I failed that test, but I failed woefully. 40%, like be for real. But guess what? I still ended up with an A in that course. I still like use my other quizzes, other tests, exam and everything to like make up for the failure. But it doesn't mean, I know at that point in time I was feeling so bad that, oh my god, how am I sure I'm going to be a good nurse? Am I going to be a good nurse at all? But yeah, you're going to be a good nurse. You just failed an exam, okay? Yeah, you failed an exam. You didn't kill somebody, okay? You didn't kill somebody, all right? So that's it. That's the end of my unpopular opinion. I'm done talking about unpopular opinions and all of that. So I'm just going to like get dressed right now and head to school. So I'm just going to show you guys my full fit when I'm done dressing up, and I'll be right back, okay? Yes. Still wish I never told you why. Just in case I don't come back, this is me saying bye guys, and please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share this video to that nursing student you think might need this video.